I'll tell you a quick story that we've laughed about for the last couple days. It happened on Saturday. You'll see the sheer panic in people when they have guests coming over and they forgot an ingredient and they still have to clean their house and hide everything. So this lady walked in. Let me set this down here. She opened the front door. Let me show you exactly how this happened here. She opened this front door here. I'm just gonna put this down. Okay. She opened this front door here. She avoids Felicia, who always stands there greeting customers. She comes up, and I'm standing right there. Let's put this here. She comes up here and stops me from talking to her like this. Pretend this is me. She stops me like this. Where's the garlic? And she's looking around panicking. Like, I won't have garlic in this store. And I look over at her and I said, hey, it's just right next to you, beside you. And she starts looking through it like fast. I don't have any out right now because we do keep it in the fridge when we're not open. The store's closed today. And she's going through it all. I need more garlic. I need more garlic. And I said, okay. I had like 10 pounds out there. I do not know what she could be making. Maybe garlic sauce with that much garlic. I don't think you would ever need that much garlic to make garlic sauce for one family. But anyways, maybe she was having a huge party. So I said, let me go get some more. I brought out some more. And she took another 10 pounds. This lady walked out with 20 pounds of garlic. And this garlic is not cheap. It's literally from a small farm around this store. So I have it at $7.99 a pound. 20 pounds times 8. $160 worth of garlic. In a sheer panic, she bought it, left, she had her car parked out front, and zipped away. I said, all right. And this is what you deal with when you have a small neighborhood store and it's during the holidays. The stress levels are high. I don't think anybody enjoys the holidays anymore. They're so panicked on getting their house ready, making sure their guests think they actually don't live in their houses, having the perfect meal, blah, 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 that I don't think they ever enjoy holidays anymore. That's what I'm starting to see through this store. Anyways, that's besides the point. Thanks for coming back to this video. Thanks for supporting this channel. I hope to provide you some value in this video, but that was my highlight of the weekend, the garlic woman. So happy Thanksgiving to all of my fellow Canadians. Yes, it's Monday, October 14th here. It's our Thanksgiving holiday. Everything is closed. Everything is shut down. I guess that means the same thing. I'm going to show you my parking lot here. There's absolutely not... Okay, you got one truck there. There's very few times in the year that this parking lot is completely empty. This is one of those days. And I wanted to go over exactly how our weekend went, because in this business you have to follow the events. Christmas is huge. That's where you make probably your best months by far, probably by double. Thanksgiving is another big event. You'll probably make very good money that weekend. American stores, Canadian stores. The holidays count in this business more than you would ever imagine, because what's happening? People are getting together, people are impressing people with desserts, people are baking all of a sudden, people are buying more food because they're hosting events and getting together. So that's where you capitalize in this industry. Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then there's some small events throughout the year that you can capitalize as well. Like things like Halloween aren't too big. You can do Halloween candy. You know what I'm trying to say, but essentially see your sales probably 50% to 75% higher during these holidays. And again, these are the events you want to capitalize on. Speaking of, if you ever actually need help with your marketing or growing your business, my new business that I've launched is in the description down below. You can find that just by emailing me. We can speak one-to-one if we're the right fit. And I'll put my website in the description as well. You can take a quick look. But basically what I do is I help businesses market themselves. Small businesses like this, cafes, restaurants, grocery stores, people starting gift basket businesses. This is what I've been doing for the last year. If you'd like to check that out, that is just through my email. You can speak to me directly. But anyways, this is the things that I've learned over the years, that you have to capitalize on every little event. Valentine's Day, we're doing, you know, baskets. We just thought, oh, it would be Christmas. That worked out great. Christmas blew up with gift baskets. But then Valentine's Day, we noticed people are giving away baskets as well, so why not do them? We already have the expertise, we already have the equipment, we already have the, you know, time to do them, so we also offered that. Then you start realizing people are giving baskets away for Father's Day. Never would have thought to give my dad a basket, but when you tailor it right with beer and, you know, something like this, some pickles and some chips, just things you'd think your dad would just sit on the couch and eat. That's another avenue. There's so many little avenues that you'll learn in your business that can help you bring in more and more revenue streams. So this video was basically to show you that exact method. Capitalize on every little thing in your business, because in order to stay in business, you need to keep learning and growing on how to grow that business by finding exactly what people want and what they're feeling. It's an emotional thing, really. It's something that you need to kind of almost think like outside the box. I know that's cliche to say, but I would never have assumed we'd be doing half of this stuff. I legitimately, when we opened this business, I thought we would just be selling fruits and vegetables. But in order to stay in this business this long, you have to find different revenue streams. So here's how it usually operates. For the weekend, people start preparing for the holiday on the Sunday. They do the party the Sunday and everybody relaxes the Monday. So for Friday, wasn't anything too crazy. We did about 1,300 in sales, and that's about 25% higher than normal. Just basically people are getting ready. They want to avoid the weekend rush with, you know, avoiding big stores, so they get things done on Friday. Some people do their holidays on the Saturday, so you'll see a little bit of an influx on the Friday. So Friday was 1,300. Saturday is the busiest day by far. I'm talking, me and Felicia went absolutely crazy because we're just not used to this store being as busy as it would be on this holiday. So we're not as prepared, and it comes every year. We don't know what to expect because it can fluctuate too. Holidays can be very busy, they can be very slow. It really depends on what's going on. So anyways, Felicia's cashing everyone out. I'm running back and forth, filling things, making sure everything's stocked. There's orders coming in like double what we usually get. Our bread order, our pie order is tripled just because, you know, people are having desserts and hosting, etc. So Saturday was 2,300 in sales, and that may not seem like a lot to you guys because, you know, if you go online, people are bragging about making $10,000 a day from their laptop, and that's fine. If it's true or not, that's fine. This is just a small business. It runs from the neighborhood that people live in. Our customers come from the 5-kilometer radius. They've supported us for 7 years, and 2,300 in sales for 2 people operating the store is more than enough to keep us busy and satisfied. So leaving it to Sunday, which is the slowest day out of the week in general. So this is a neighborhood that likes to spend their weekends with their families. It's a lot of younger families with kids, so they, you know, have events on Sundays, hockey on Sundays. They work Monday to Friday, so they try to keep their weekends with their families, and that's fine. But obviously for Thanksgiving there's exceptions. That's why you saw the Saturday that was so busy. So Sunday, the slowest day of the week anyways. Yeah, our sales were, let me double check here. Sundays are always very slow, but you add in the fact that everyone's preparing for people to come over. They're not going out unless they have an emergency to shop. So we only did about 700 in sales that day. very slow day by far. Just because I expected it. People are hosting, they're not coming to my store to shop. They're getting the house clean, they're doing the shame cleaning before anyone comes, they're hiding everything, and then they're cooking, they're hosting, and people come over early. So we didn't expect much. It was basically people running in, hey, do you have onions? Hey, I forgot to get this ingredient, please tell me of pumpkin puree for my pie that I forgot to make. Never mind, do you have a pie in general? Or I forgot to get potatoes for the mashed potatoes. All emergencies, that's it. That's what you're gonna find on the day of on Sunday before the Thanksgiving holiday. So let's get a total here. So without going back and looking at the video, I went through the numbers. This weekend we did right around 4,000 in sales, which is really good for us. Honestly, like I said, in a small store like this, 1,600 square feet, 2 people operating it, in a neighborhood, in a modest town of, I would say, 200,000 people, this is enough for us. Honestly, if we had this every weekend, this whole store would be in a very different position. So yeah, take that with a grain of salt. It's just a glimpse on a very busy holiday weekend. But again, we're always grateful to be busy because everything just flows better. You have more fresh product for the following week. It's a whole cycle of keeping this place looking fresh. You have to be constantly busy. Once you get slow, you have 10 times more problems. You think, oh, you don't have to work as hard when you're slow. You have to work double as hard to keep things organized, to repurpose the things that didn't sell, to make sure you have enough money to be buying more and more inventory. If you're very slow, you're not bringing in new products, which eventually leads to your clientele getting kind of stale and bored with your store. So it's a whole nother thing that you don't want to have to deal with. At the end of the day, realize these are just sales. There's nothing for me to brag about. This is a very humble store. The store is run by me and Felicia, 2 people. I have nothing to brag about. These are not big numbers. I'm not saying anything crazy here. A lot of this money that you'll see me talking about is reinvested back into the business to buy more products, etc. And it's just a 3-day glimpse of a busy holiday weekend. So let's put this camera down and see what we can do here. Let's go that way. And I think the main point of this video is to illustrate to you guys that whatever business you're in, there's always opportunity to capitalize on events or holidays or certain niches or weeks or months out of the year that will really give you that hockey stick graph in sales that you want to see more and more and more. So for us, we learned to capitalize on holidays, events, even things like Halloween candy, birthdays, family parties. Those are big for us because this is where people are hosting. This is where people are buying expensive olives to impress their guests. Things like that, Let's say, for a random example, if you own a gym or a low sugar diet food service, like we have a lady who does keto desserts and she owns like a private fitness company. In January, those are her biggest months to advertise and market and keep things, in front of people, because in January, new year, new me, it's a fitness time of year, everybody wants to start off the year right. This is where she capitalizes. So that's just another example. You need to find an angle in your business that those world events or the city events or holidays is something that you can spin to make your business more attractive and in front of the right people. Alright, my friends, I'm going to end this one here today. Thank you for listening to my garlic story, my sales, and my marketing pitch. Have a good day. Happy Thanksgiving. For the future Americans who theirs is coming up, and the Canadians who are celebrating it today.